And salutations, YouTube land. Prevo back again with another unboxing video. Today we have the return of a favorite on my channel that I don't get to do very often. The latest mystery box from Skybound. If you're unfamiliar, Skybound is a indie comic publisher. They publish Invincible, Redneck, and a little series that's got some fans called The Walking Dead. A few times a year they do these mystery boxes during conventions. They are $50 and they are packed full of stuff. I would say you easily get at least 3-4 times the value, if not more. Usually there's a graded comic, some pins, and a bunch of stuff. They recently had a con, and I was able to get one of these boxes. Are you ready? Let's get ready for the unboxing. Chomp, thank you. So yeah, I like these boxes a lot. Oh, that side's already split. I've missed a couple of them just because they usually sell out pretty quickly. They usually put some pretty high-value comics in some of them. And then there's the graded ones. Some of them have been some of them have been pretty good. So also in here I have a mystery pin set that they do. Simply because the box itself wasn't enough for free shipping. And they pack this really tight. Really tight. Blow out a blood vessel live on YouTube. Very hefty box this time. So yeah, we'll start with the pins. Hoping to get a few Walking Dead. I'm not a big fan of all of their projects. I'm not much of a comic reader, to be honest. Ooh, a lot in here this time. So some of these I may not recognize, and I apologize. Here we go. Starting right off the bat with Negan. Nice hit. I do think I've gotten that one before, but I'm not going to say no to Negan. Next up is one of the symbols from Invincible. There's a Amazon Prime animated show about that. It's supposed to be pretty cool. I need to watch that. The famous RV from Walking Dead. May it rest in peace. As. Ooh. Princess. She just recently showed up on the show if you watch it. She's pretty cool in the comics. She shows up really late, but she's one of my favorite characters in the series. Don't know who that is. It's a little small to get a good grip on, but it's Walking Dead, but I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's Rick. That's Old Man Rick from towards the end of the comics. A lot of Walking Dead this time. Nice job, guys. Saga, that's another one of their big ones. Don't know anything about that one. Gotten some stuff from it, though. Looks like the Wolf. The Grim Masquerade. I'm gonna have to check that one out. That one looks cool. If you know anything about that, shoot it down below. I'm kind of curious. Now there are these heads. The final pin is Extremity. I got a comic of that in one of my last ones. Looks like a spaceship or a gun or something. Pretty good in the amount of pins. Now let's see what's in this bad boy. So This thing is heavy as heck and packed to the roof. On top we have a lunchbox. Super Dinosaur. I don't know what that is, but I love it. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Alpha! That's what happens when you mess with Negan. We have a keychain of survivors. A few pins on top. Huh. There's the RV again. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's from the Telltale game. Alright. Disco Broccoli. A little white cube. Usually get some of the... Oh, that one's cool as heck. An Outcast figure. It's a limited edition Kyle Barnes figure. I don't know what's attacking him, but that looks pretty freaking cool. The thing with these, even if you don't know the products, you usually get some awesome looking toys in here. Munchkin Zombies The Walking Dead. I've never played Munchkin. I really should. Is that Negan? Rick Grimes as Negan. Interesting. It's a Skybound exclusive. It's a cool figure. Fortunately, action figures in my house get destroyed, so I'm going to have to try to protect that one. Ew. A very bloody version of the Invincible guy. That one's a little freaky. That's a bummer. Lucille Patrol. Alpha. Unfortunately, I've got one. One of these days I gotta try to get the others. Die, Nate and Paul. Oh, also has a limited edition variant of the comic. So maybe I can actually figure out what's going on. I usually do a couple of these. Super Fight decks. I've got Street Fighter and Anime. May or may not have gotten those in the past. Honestly, can't remember. A sealed comic of The Walking Dead. 2003 to 2008, issue 2. I don't know what this is, but I don't want to open it. Let's see, I can see my graded comic, and I try to avoid that. Nice hardcover collection of Manifest Destiny Volume 1. Yeah, please, if you know anything about any of these comics that I mentioned, let me know if any of them are really worth checking out or anything. Like I said, I'm not much of a comic reader. Another of these head pins. I think it's a poster. Unfortunately, I got a nasty fold in it. Oh man, that's what I would have liked too. All Out War. So you see Rick on there. Negan, Dwight. It's like the back of, I'm totally blanking on her name. Oh, she sucked on the show, but she was really awesome in the comics. Blonde. That's gonna bug me. This hadn't gotten so extra beat up. This would have been really cool to try to get signed. That's a bummer. Looks like the sign, oh no, another pin in here. Looks like a 15th anniversary Walking Dead pin. Wow, I mean, that thing's almost 20. Damn. And we have graded 9.8. It's Free Comic Book Day 2013 special. I don't know this comic. It seems, I don't know if it's, yeah. I will try to look it up and I will post the value of it. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if the Free Comic Book Day comics are really ever worth anything. Of course, this is from their first year, so maybe it is. It's, yeah. Not bad. I know some of them have, like, some of the foil variants, and some people get, like, some signed by Kirkland and stuff, so one day I'll get one of those, but maybe this one's cool. So yeah, like I said, an absolutely stacked box from Skybound. I don't see how this can be worth anything less than $100. Action figures aren't cheap. The pins usually are at least $5 a pop. Slabbed comics, even if it's not particularly cool, are usually aren't cheap to do. Yeah. If you're into this stuff at all, I highly recommend you keep your eyes peeled. They have like a text thing you can sign up for that'll alert you when they're doing these. You get definitely a lot of stuff. And, hey, if you're into any of the stuff I'm not and you want to trade for some of it or something, let me know. I got enough of this stuff kicking around. Alright, if you enjoyed this, shoot that big thumbs up. Anything to say about any of this? Any comments? Shoot them to me down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Ding that bell so you be notified whenever my videos go live. Hit that subscribe button over here so you don't miss any videos. So always be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And remember, fight the dead, fear the living.